on y'all boyfriend and y'all get pregnant, why do y'all tell y'all so? Just let your boyfriend be the baby daddy. Just let it be what it is. You don't have to tell him nothing. And when he gets to question you, gaslight him. Like, so you really think this not your baby? And if you have to, even threaten him. Say, if we gotta do that DNA test, my baby not getting your last name. Telling on yourself is a no.
The sad part is, this isn't an uncommon thought process among some women out there.
And I know some people are like, oh, well, your child deserves to know who their biological parent is. Do what's best for your child.
By setting a good example and being an absolute liar.
Some people don't have a daddy in their life at all, and it's their real daddy. It's about the man who stepped up to be daddy.
Stepped up? You mean manipulated into the position? Those are very different things. Didn't even give the guy a chance to step up. Just flat out lied so that you could get what you wanted.
Y'all just want to get on here crying on the internet because y'all chose the wrong baby daddy.
Maybe start being a little bit more particular who someone sleeps with. That should help.
Y'all want to talk about how this dude a baby, but he was never in a relationship with you anyway. So did you really think that he cared about you? You really think that he would care about a child that came out of you?
But they probably still slept with him anyway.
Look, y'all ain't got to take my advice, but ask yourselves, would he be honest with you?
Yeah, after seeing that, I couldn't blame some guys if they just wanted to stay single. Yikes.
Imagine after 80 years for loving a child that you just realize that it's not yours. You just helped pay for them. That's so evil. Women like this are the perfect proof to have a DNA test. There's no excuses for it.
You give birth. The doctor comes into the room and asks your husband and only your husband if he wants to do a DNA test to make sure the baby's his. He says yes. Is he wrong for that?
Yes, he is wrong for that. If he wants to do it, I'ma do it, and he won't have a wife by the end of it.
Get the DNA test, make sure it's yours. If she got a problem with that, she doing something. I'm gonna be honest, she doing something.
Yeah, he's in the wrong. You should have all your trust in your wife, and you shouldn't have to question whether she's cheating or anything.
We both agree that it's fucked up.
That's a little messed up because you don't trust your wife who just gave birth to your child. Yeah, come on.
Fuck it, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, you might have a little conflict over it, but nigga, make sure you're sure about your kid, man. You want to make sure that nigga yours.
But it's a big decision. I mean, to sign the papers that you're a father of someone who's not yours can be very bad for you. Not just financially, but emotionally. Imagine that you're loving a child that is not even yours. Like I said, DNA test should be mandatory.
Do you think that men got in a room? One's like, hey, Chuck, I'm really worried about the virtuous women of our town being sexually assaulted by Steve over there. So why don't we take all the undesirable women and we'll just make them all prostitutes so that doesn't... Does that even sound realistic to you?
That's where brothels were developed.
No, that's not how brothels were developed.
Then can you explain how they were?
Yeah, brothels are developed because women can make easy coin being prostitutes, and many of them have no skills or didn't desire to have any skills, and a lot of women actually migrated from eastern areas to western areas in order to become prostitutes during the pioneering phase because they made a ton of money during the gold rush. So these were choice-based things. Nobody forced them into it. It's ridiculous.
I'm not saying it's forced. It's that these women were casted out from society for not getting married or being considered...
Yeah, so they were shunned. That's true.
They were shunned.
Patriarchy got together and was like, you must be a prostitute because we're shunning you from society. You're not even shunned, really. You're a social outcast because you're not desired by men because you have violated the rules and norms of society.
Have some accountability. You're being shunned because you're a prostitute. Don't do that. Why would you do such a thing? Also, all of this happened because Steve over there. Steve is a dick.
Every broke man's love language is physical touch and words of affirmation. It's not gifts because they can't afford it. It's not quality time because I find that broke men...
Yo, she got me blocked. She must have thought I wasn't gonna see this. Okay, listen. They always talking about broke men this, broke men that. Where is your rich nigga experience? Where's your rich man experience? Because y'all talk so much about broke men. Is that all you pull? Tell me about your rich man experience without you just getting smashed. I just want to know y'all never talk about y'all rich men. I never hear it come out y'all mouths. But since we're on the topic about broken love languages, a broke woman's love language, listen. Here it is right here. A broke woman's love language is receiving gifts. It's always, I love receiving gifts. My love language is receiving gifts. Oh, I bet it is, you broke motherfucker. I bet it is. Oh my goodness. I bet it is. I bet it is. You want a pair of Uggs, don't you? I bet it is your love language. Oh, it's receiving gifts. You always want somebody to buy something for you because you can't afford it yourself. Always talk about broke men. Broke ass bitch.
You can't even explain these arguments because let's just say it straightly. You're a prostitute for money. That is all. Don't shame men for being broke. You want to spend all their money so you can sleep with them. You're just a prostitute.